Welcome, true believers, to Badwolf Comics. I'm your host, the Bad Wolf, and today we have Badwolf Comics Birthday Haul. Stick around, folks, it should be fun. Welcome back, true believers, to another Badwolf Comics haul. This is the Badwolf Comics Birthday haul. My birthday was this month in February. I would have had this out sooner. But sadly, our family dog passed away of 8 years. Her name was Nala. This is Nala. She was a great dog. I thank her so much for 8 years of love and laughter. And she was our family pet, not just a dog, but she was absolutely part of the family. We love her very much. I'm not going to make this whole video about that, so I really just wanted to let you all know that the reason this was delayed a little bit is because I basically had a death in the family and it took its toll. And I actually finally just found a few minutes where I actually was in frame of mind enough to go ahead and get this whole video out, so I wanted to go ahead and do that. But I'll just say this, Nala, you are loved and you are already missed. But enough of the doom and gloom. I just wanted to kind of give that little announcement, and let's go ahead and move on to the haul. I'll stack everything here as usual, and we'll start pulling books. Let's get going. All right, we're just going to start from the top of the pile. I didn't put them in any particular order. I just stacked the books. Let's see. All right, so this book was ordered. It was canceled, and then it was reordered again. And now I've had purges, I've done some cleanup to what Spider-Man books I keep. I don't even know if I'm going to keep this yet, but we're going to give it a shot. But this was Spider-Man by Joe Kelly. Looked really good. It was part of the Spider-Man collection, so obviously I ordered it. But like I said, I've done a lot of purging and I've done a lot of restructuring of what I'm going to keep. We're actually right now down to the 2 shelves. I structured everything down to just these 2 shelves. The other 2 shelves have been emptied. I have a few more books up for sale. But we're really going to restructure the studio in its entirety. I'm going to put both of these books flat against the wall instead of in a corner. We're going to have a little bit of a different repositioning of the entire studio and move some things around. And I got a few ideas. I might even have a poll to ask what you folks want to put up in the center and the background. But we'll get to that another time. For now, we have Spider-Man by Joe Kelly. All right, what's next here on the list? And yes, I have opened all of these books to confirm their contents, because sometimes they'll sit here for a month or two before I do a haul. Especially lately, I don't have hauls every month like I used to. I just can't afford it. So what's next here? Secret Wars by Jonathan Hickman. Get rid of those OHCs, folks. The omnibus has arrived. Super excited for this. I've already read the base story on the OHC, so it was pretty good there. Really enjoyed it, but yep, have to get the omnibus when it comes out. I prefer the omnibus over the OHCs. Very rarely is that not the case. I think so far the only time, the biggest one I can think of that I like the OHCs over the omnibus was Lock and Key, because the master editions of Lock and Key look so great. And the omnibus is just kind of plain and put to shame. But moving on, that is Secret Wars by Hickman. Yeah, excited for that. Okay, so this, Amazon, yes. Yep, I know. This, funny enough, was actually a replacement for a book that arrived damaged. So this was my Witcher Library edition. I think this is volume 2 or just 1? No, this is the first volume. And they still dinged my corner. Amazon, learn how to pack books. These robots are just throwing books in a box like this. No protection other than this. Do better, guys, do better. Other than that, we all know The Witcher, great series, but yeah, I got some dinged corners here. I think at this point, I'm either just going to have to deal with keeping the dinged corner, or I have to, because once you return it once, they won't let you do it a second time. They'll just refund the item. So I don't think I want to deal with it again. I'll probably just deal with the dinged corner. It is what it is, man. When you get from Amazon, you throw the dice, and I lost on this round. Most of the time, I honestly don't have a problem. Most of the time, books do arrive okay. There is the occasional replacement, but the replacement usually arrives intact and fine. Not the case with The Witcher today. So, moving on. Let's see what we got here next. This I've actually been waiting. I actually ordered this and then canceled it because I wasn't sure about it, but then I saw some reviews once it came out, and it looks really good. I'd probably even buy book 2 when it comes out. Birthright, book 1. The story looked really good to me. I watched an overview by Omar, and it looked really, really good. I really looked like the story would be something that I'd be into, and I really like these image books, these hardcovers. I wish they'd do more slipcases like Boom Studios, though, because Boom Studios does a great job with their beautiful slipcases, man. I just love them. You know, the ones in Future, the Something Is Killing the Children, things like that. But I think this would have been a really good slipcase edition. But book 2 is coming, so I'm going to give this a read, and if I really like it, I'll go ahead and get book 2. But that is Birthright. Now, it looks like I may have sent another email. Not a knock at all. I love OPB. I love JP and their crew there. It looks like my email didn't get through, or at least one of the books got through. Didn't know. But yeah, I did get some more packing peanuts, so I'm going to have to send another email to make sure I don't get any more of those, because I can't stand them. Moving on. Birthright. Looks good, man. I'm excited for that book. Alright, let's see what else we got here. It's a bigger box. Yay, more packing material. I need this because I got some books that I'm selling that I just always run out of packing material. Okay, so if you remember the last haul, I had the George Martin Game of Thrones, and I had to replace my book 2 because mine got damaged. Luckily, my book got damaged. My slipcase was left at home, and so they sent me the Feast of Crows book 2 last time, so I had to get a replacement. So they did send me the right book. Sadly, the DJ's a little messed up. However, the DJ for my original will work just fine. I'm not going to hit JP again and ask him to replace it again because they're awesome and they already did one replacement for me. So, but yeah, Game of Thrones Volume 2. If you guys are on the fence about this at all, I actually do have a video about this. I believe I dropped it in December of last year that shows the Game of Thrones 4-volume set. Later on, I am going to do the Clash of Kings Volumes 1 through 4 later on this year. But for now, Game of Thrones Volume 2 replacement. Alright, man. We got the DC versus Marvel last haul, and like a week later, we got our amalgam. So here is our DC versus Marvel amalgam. Loving the crossovers. In fact, I just read, I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, it could just be a rumor, but from what I've been reading, Marvel and DC are getting back together again to do another crossover in 2025. I don't know how long it'll be before we get a hardcover of said crossover. Maybe they'll do an absolute. Maybe we'll get JLA Avengers reprint. That would be awesome. But until then, all we can do is hope. But things like this will never leave my collection. This more so than this. The amalgams were okay, but I preferred this, the DC versus Marvel over the amalgam. But that's just my personal preference. Thought it was just a little better book, but still keeping them. I got a few books in my collection that even if I sold off every book I own, I wouldn't sell every book. There'd be certain books that would survive. Now, I had a damaged slipcase for my Berserker slipcase edition, and JP just sent me another one. So that's our Berserker slipcase special edition. Let's kind of forget about the whole fiasco of when they came out and they tried to triple the price on us for the signed ones, but I digress. But that is Berserker special edition slipcase replacement and our DC Marvel amalgam, which still actually look really good with the spines. I'm going to have to change them though. I think I'm going to get this book and the other one, get together with Roy. We're going to find something that works. I don't know, man. That other one though, with the Jim Lee cover, I don't know if I'll be able to find anything that's as good as that. That's a really nice cover. Now let's get rid of some of this. Alright, a few more to go, folks. Moving right along. Oh, come on, guys. More packing peanuts. Now, this one is the last book I got this week. I don't know why they're still sending me packing peanuts. I don't know. I'm going to have to send another email. But this is Secret Wars Battle World. I was actually waiting for this book before I did this haul. And then, of course, our poor family dog passed away, and just kind of put a little delay on all that. But this will go with the Secret Wars, and I haven't even read this yet. I have no idea what's in this, but it's got Magneto and the X-Men on it, so I'm sure I'll enjoy it, which is primarily why I purchase things like that. I do like the crossover events, but I'm primarily an X-Men fan. That Secret Wars Battle World. I just freed up space on my shelves, and now I'm going to fill it all. Next. Now this packing I like. I like the new cardboard they have going around. This works. I haven't had any issues with anything damaged in this particular packaging, and I love it. So if you're listening, guys, this is what we want. This stuff. This is the bubble wrap, not the packing peanuts. But as you just saw, this is The End Omnibus. Not something I even knew about until it was solicited. And it's basically the end of the Marvel Universe, and I had to have it. You know, it's got to go at the end of my books, so we know what happened. But I chose this cover because I liked all the stuff that was going on in it, but I think if I ever do a new cover, I'll use the Wolverine one, but I don't think I'll need to. The spine looks pretty good. The only complaint I would have is that I'd like collected covers in the back, but for the most part, they did a really good job with this omnibus, and it looks good. So this will probably be one of my newer reads, more recent. I'll probably bump it up on the line just because it looks really good, and it looks like something that I'm really gonna have fun reading. So let me know what you guys think about this if you've read it. Is it good? Let me know. All right. A couple more. Oh yes. Now this one I actually had to open. I took the plastic wrap off of it because the first thing we're going to do to it is put a custom dust jacket on it so it matches the rest of my X-Men books. But here we have X-Men Road to Onslaught Volume 1. So yeah, we're definitely going to change that so it matches the, oops, I guess they're a little bit further down, but so it matches the height of all the other X-Men spines. So we want to fix that. I don't really care for the white. I'm going to make it kind of uniform with some of the other books, and I'm definitely going to change the cover. I love Rogue and Gambit, don't get me wrong, but I'm sure I can find something different in there. And of course, we need our collected covers in the back, so keep an eye out, true believers. This book will be coming back in a custom dust jacket video. Honestly, it'll probably be a little bit because I want to wait till Volume 2's out, so I'll do Onslaught. I'll do Road to Onslaught Volume 1 and 2, and then I'll probably do the Aftermath 1 and 2 once they're out as well. I may just do a whole video on all 4, but it's going to be a little bit before this one comes out. But I do have others coming, so keep an eye out, true believers. All right, last box. Let's see what we got here. Another great book in the line. I can't wait. That they're starting to actually complete the X-Men run in omnibus format. They got more books to go, but X-Men Decimation was absolutely a key book in doing so. I'm really glad they're actually starting to get the X-Men timeline completely omnibused, so I can get rid of a lot of the little OHCs and whatnot. But yeah, X-Men Decimation, I'm really excited for it. I got to read some of the that story. I didn't read the whole thing. There's a couple of issues in there that I haven't actually read yet, so looking forward to getting through that. And that's it for our birthday haul. Let's get our final shot. And here's our final shot. Well, that's it for our Bad Wolf Comics birthday haul. The next time I've got very few hauls this year, folks. I've really had to scale back to what I'm getting. When I started all this, you guys saw a lot of hauls every month because I was buying everything under the sun. I was making really good money, but things have died down. I'm not making that kind of money anymore, and I'm trying to rein back and not to buy everything, but just the things that I'm really interested in. As you can see with the Spider-Man Joe Kelly, I'm not even sure if I'm going to keep this book, so I'm really trying to refocus and get books that really just interest me specifically. So the next haul we'll have is probably going to be the end of spring or the beginning of summer, and then the haul after that will be our Halloween haul. Hopefully we'll have a Christmas haul, but we'll find out if I get enough books at the end of the year for that. As always, I get most of my books from Organic Price Books. For those of you that shop at Organic Price Books, don't forget to use the code BADWOLF during checkout for $2 off your order. And if you just can't get enough and you need a great place to talk comics, come see me at the Bad Wolf Comics Facebook group. I can also be found lurking in the pages of the Omnibuds Cafe. It's a great place to talk to like-minded folks in the collected edition community about books, about sales, about anything. I currently have a bunch of books up there for sale right now. There's also other people that sell books there. You most likely, if you're looking for something and you just don't want to pay those eBay prices, man, check out Omnibuds Cafe. They're a great group and they're full of some great people, man. Check them out, you won't be sorry. But stick around, true believers. Bad Wolf Comics has more in store. For the next several months, I do have a pre-recorded custom dust jacket video for the next 3 or 4 months, so you'll at the very least get that. With everything that's going on with my family and my dog, I am going to try and get some other things out. I do want to do an overview of the Gears of War hardcover collection. We're also going to take a look at the difference between the Berserker Standard Edition and these Deluxe Slipcase Edition, so that's stuff to look forward to as well, folks. Until then, I am the Bad Wolf. This is Bad Wolf Comics. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one.